I'm with Lorrell Walter, who has been a host in the Adopted Airman program since October, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. What are some things you've done with your airmen?
We've been out in the community a lot. I do a lot of social events, both personally and professionally. So that's actually kind of how our relationship started. We met for the first time actually on Halloween. And so we took her to a Halloween party. She made guacamole, and kind of just threw her right into my crazy life and, meeting friends and family and hanging out with us together. So lots and lots of social activities.
Exactly. Well, I remember talking with her, and she said you also spent Christmas together, right?
Yeah, we did. Tradition in my house is I'm cooking and we're kind of having the craziness of Christmas. So I called her up and I said, hey, don't get dressed up. I'm going to be in pajamas. I'm going to shower, but I'm going to be in pajamas. So she and her boyfriend came over in pajamas as well. And we had a great Christmas meal together and drank some wine and opened some presents and just had a really, really nice evening together.
Well, that's wonderful. That is wonderful. Well, I know you're a really busy person. You're involved in the community a lot and with other military activities. So how have you balanced your everyday life with your commitment to your airmen?
That's probably one of the things I was most concerned about because I am extremely busy. I have a young child myself and she's very busy and I'm running around taking care of her as a single mom a lot. So that was probably one of my biggest hesitations in joining the program. But as I said earlier, I just kind of bring her along in my social life. So whether I'm headed to a Thankful Thursday event, which I participate in with my company, or I brought her to a company Christmas party. If there's social things going on that I think she might enjoy, the invitation is always there. It means we haven't had a chance really to spend a lot of one-on-one time together, and I think that's probably a goal for this year. But it has been a nice way to sort of incorporate her into my lifestyle and to balance the two things together, because that can be a challenge.
Yes, I imagine it can be.
Yes, yeah.
So, and you mentioned to me earlier, you guys have some things in common.
Yes. Yeah. So it's actually sort of funny. I hadn't actually applied for this program myself. I was thinking it really wasn't going to be a fit for me. And Scott Fox gave me a call and said, I think I have the perfect airman for you. Would you consider the program? And I said, sure. And he said, well, on paper, there's just a lot. And so we both lived in California. We both came to Wyoming from upstate New York. And it's really sort of funny. She did some collegiate work at a college that was in the county that I lived in literally the middle of New York State. And when she goes home, I know exactly where she's going. So geography-wise, we've had a lot of similarities, which is a nice way to sort of open the door to a relationship when you have something in common that way.
Exactly. Great way to make connections.
Yeah.
Now, what would you tell others that are considering joining the program as a host?
I would say that each experience is different. I think one of the things that was maybe a little intimidating to me was just a feeling that maybe I wouldn't be able to meet the needs of my airmen. But I think that each experience is different for each family. Mm-hmm. And so, like I said, for me, it's really about, I'm crazy busy and I lead this incredibly wonky life, but come enjoy the ride. Whereas I think other families, maybe they're spending time together around the dinner table. And I love a good meal as much as anybody else, but I just don't have a lot of time to sit down and have a meal around the table. Or maybe you're out, doing recreational activities together. You sort of look at your lifestyle, put that stuff on the application, because then your match will hopefully be the person that does those same types of activities. Exactly. So there truly will be that match and that you can do the things that you both enjoy together. And you don't have to worry about thinking that your experience isn't the same as somebody else's experience, because all of the experiences are meant to be different.
Exactly.
So
exactly. Every host and airman relationship is going to look unique.
Right.
Which is one of the fun things about the
program.
Yes,
for sure.
Yeah. Well, thank you for talking with me.
Yeah, you're welcome.